What if everything we thought we knew about Luffy's destiny was wrong? Fans have debated for years whether Luffy is truly his own person or the reincarnation of the Sun God Nika. But what if the truth is even more shocking? One Piece has subtly hinted that Luffy's connection to Nika might not be fate, but something far more deliberate. Stay tuned as we break down the truth behind Luffy's powers and whether his journey is truly his own. Luffy's rise to power in One Piece has been nothing short of legendary. From a reckless pirate with big dreams to a warrior capable of taking on the world's strongest forces, his journey has captivated fans for decades. But ever since the reveal of Gear 5 and the truth behind his devil fruit, questions have swirled about whether Luffy is more than just a pirate, whether he is the reincarnation of Nika himself. If true, this revelation could change everything we know about inherited will, the ancient past, and the fate of the One Piece world. But does Oda's story actually support this idea, or is there something deeper at play? Let's find out. Is Luffy the reincarnation of the Sun God Nika in One Piece? Luffy seems to be himself even after unlocking Gear 5. In One Piece, while Luffy originates from an unusually powerful line of characters, nothing is known about his ancestors. As a result, there is currently no physical relationship between Luffy, the former Nika fruit user Joy Boy, and Nika. Although they are not physically related, these three characters are linked by a completely different concept of inherited will. In the One Piece universe, the inherited will take on various physical and metaphorical shapes. Metaphorically, younger characters embody older characters' ideas, passing on their ideologies and spirits to future generations. At the same time, due to the peculiar nature of Zoan Devil Fruits, the physical will of a character from the past can be present in subsequent generations, potentially stored within this unique type of fruit. Luffy has inherited the will of Nika and isn't a reincarnation. The devil fruit does not cause Luffy to be reincarnated, rather, it transforms him into a vessel for inherited will. One Piece deals with inherited will, not reincarnation. No other devil fruit implies that the user is a reincarnation of the fruit's progenitor. Rather than being a physical ancestor or reincarnation of Joy Boy or Nika from One Piece, Luffy's relationship to the Sun God is most likely based on the concept of inherited will. For fans, by valuing others' freedom and joy above all else, Luffy symbolically transmits Nika's principles to a generation that attempted to eliminate One Piece's Sun God. In addition, by eating the Sun God Nika fruit, which is a Zoan Devil Fruit, Luffy may have literally inherited some of the Sun God's will and properties, which manifest when he uses Gear 5. Looking at other awakened Zoan Devil Fruit users provides a good example of Luffy not being Nika's reincarnation in One Piece. For example, one could argue that Rob Lucci, through his awoken Devil Fruit, has physically inherited the characteristics of a leopard. At the same time, the character displays many attributes that are figuratively associated with a leopard, such as being a cold and brutal killer. Despite this, it would be absurd to claim that Rob Lucci is the reincarnation of a leopard. There are some details that suggest Luffy may be special in some way. The Nika fruit specifically chose Luffy over anyone else. Nonetheless, there are facts in One Piece that demonstrate that Luffy is more unique than the ordinary devil fruit user. Many fans feel that the Nika fruit in One Piece picked Luffy to be its user, rather than his discovery being a coincidence. If this is the case, it could imply that Luffy has a unique heritage, such as being the reincarnation of Nika, that the devil fruit is hunting for, though there could be other explanations as well. Finally, contrary to certain minor ideas, Luffy is not a reincarnation of the Sun God Nika in One Piece. Possessing the Nika devil fruit is simply an instance of inheritance, and it does not imply that Luffy is the Nika of the next generation. Instead, although symbolically representing Nika, as most other Zoan fruit users do with their skills, Luffy is simply himself, a silly and stupid pirate trying to make a difference in the One Piece world. Summary and highlights. Luffy's relationship to Nika is based on inherited will, not reincarnation. Luffy illustrates Nika's ideals by using Zoan fruit qualities figuratively. The Nika fruit picked Luffy, hinting that he may have a unique bloodline, but he is not a reincarnation. So, is Luffy the reincarnation of Nika, or is he simply carrying on the will of the past? From everything we've seen, One Piece leans heavily toward the idea of inherited will rather than reincarnation, making Luffy's journey one of personal growth, not fate. But what do you think? Is there a hidden clue we've missed? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love deep One Piece discussions like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and until next time, set sail for more One Piece mysteries. Thank you very much for visiting the Mugiwara Review YouTube channel, buddy. We hope you enjoy our review analysis. Don't forget to subscribe and continue joining us on our joyful journey in the world of anime. If you have any wishes, question, or suggestions for our next videos, feel free to express your thoughts on the comments below. Thank you very much for your support, and until we meet again, see you next time, buddy. What is One Piece anime? One Piece is a manga and anime story about a young boy named Monkey D. Luffy who wants to be the king of the pirates in the world. As a child, he eats a devil fruit, a strange plant that makes him able to stretch like rubber. Before the show starts, Luffy goes out into the world for the first time and starts to gather a group of pirates. The main group grows over time, but it starts with Luffy, Nami the Navigator, and a swordsman named Roronoa Zoro. At some point, Luffy and his friends are known as the Straw Hat Pirates, and they go on many exciting adventures across the ocean. One Piece is a lot of fun because it's silly. Luffy goes from island to island around the world in the series. Each island has its own setting and theme. It's a pretty fantastical world full of animals that look like people, live skeletons, and other delightfully strange things. Within moments, the group is in a winter scene, and the next, they are on a tropical island full of giants. The show is full of silly and bright details. For example, Zoro holds a sword in his mouth, a scary military boss wears a cute bulldog hat, and people don't use phones to talk to each other instead. They use special transponder snails that can send and receive messages. Luffy is a carefree person who just wants to eat a tasty meal and laugh at bad jokes. Even though there are some funny parts in the series, a lot of One Piece is about freedom. During his travels, Luffy often takes up guns to help his friends and encourages others to do the same against pirates and government-backed military occupations. The characters in Luffy and his crew get stronger with each fight, which is typical for shonen manga. A lot of the story is about how Luffy beats a problem that seemed impossible to solve and finds some kind of secret power. After each fight, Luffy and his team get stronger and move closer to his main goal, which is to find the One Piece. Why is it called One Piece? The first part of both the manga and the anime shows that Pirate King Ghoul D. Roger is telling the truth about the mythical wealth called the One Piece. One Piece is the name of the show, because Luffy wants to find the One Piece and become the next Pirate King. One of Luffy's main goals in the show is mentioned in the show's title. What is the One Piece? The answer to this question is still one of the biggest secrets in the series. It's been more than 1,000 episodes, and we still don't know what One Piece is. We know that the One Piece is the name of the treasure that Ghoul D. Roger collected on his travels because of details in the manga. We still don't know a lot about the treasure, though. There are a lot of ideas from fans about what the One Piece is, but we still don't know what it is or even if it's real. The One Piece could just be the friends Luffy makes along the way.